So, little B, she's a little, funny little firecracker.
Like others do, or lemon drops, or peppermint chew, or
My little B has special legs. That's what we call her, special legs. She has special legs and she's learning to walk in her own time. However, there could be a problem, but we're not sure exactly on that yet. It kind of all started when, you know, when they're just sort of not pulling up to stand and they hit these milestones and like that. She was always hitting the milestones, but she always was slightly, when it comes to like sitting up and rolling over, she was like always like maybe 2 months behind others. But yeah, I did notice that. She didn't like tummy time. She didn't really like rolling over. Although she did eventually, it was always that little bit later. You try, obviously you'd be putting them on the feet, she wouldn't bear weight, she hated it. It was almost like she was in pain. It's horrible to watch.
Mommy's just hot blue. She's blue. She's sad. She's sad, isn't she?
I'm sad. She's had loads of tests, everything's coming back okay. Apart from she had a nerve conducting test, which is called an EMG, and that showed something a bit off with her nerves. So the EMG results, right, so from the brain, sending signals to the spine, sending then signals to the muscles, is fine. But going back up, there's something not quite right. Then he said, like, from her knees, she's got no reflexes, and then from the knees down, you can see that it's tiny. Her leg is really like thin, and then her feet are tiny, and the feet aren't really growing very fast, like they're still a 3.5. I said to him, oh, so if the spine MRI comes back normal, maybe she's just really delayed then. And he was like, no, there's definitely something going on here. So I was like, okay. I get stimulated everywhere. We watch Peppa Pig jumping in muddy puddles. She can't do that. Not long ago, she was having a heart-to-heart on the pillowcases in bed, and we have a little chat. You know, she really talks to me now. And like, she just looks at me with little doughy eyes and like, Mummy, I want to dance. And it's just like, and obviously she doesn't quite understand. But it's horrible. As she's getting older, I'm like, oh gosh, she just knows. She goes to nursery and they're all running around. I don't see it, but like they've told me like she does sit and she watches and she looks sad. You know, we don't know if she's going to ever walk. We don't know. All the signs are there that she will. She should do. But there's still more tests to go to rule out anything else, like the spinal thing. Now the nursery are doing these exercises to really strengthen up her legs. And it is helping, slowly but surely. The physio, the swimming. But yeah, like, in the past 8 to 12 months, she can't pull up the stand, but she can sit on a little chair and then pull herself up to a walking bars. And Russ made these bars because we've got to a point where we have to take a little bit into your own hands as parents. You have to get your child to walk. So he has built these bars out of piping, and she just gets up and she walks up and down it. She can't really bend her legs loads, so she can bend them, but you can see she walks a bit stiff. That's been a highlight, because it's like, she can actually, it is there, she can do it with some aid, something to hold on to, she can walk. It's like since she's been swimming, she can now go on a scuttlebug, like a little trike. Now, one time she couldn't even do, her legs were just like that. But now she can move. Like, it is literally like, she's not like a typical toddler, but she can move forward. And we're like, wow, her legs have got a bit stronger. So it is positive. In my heart of hearts, deep down, I have this vision in my head that by the time she's 5-6 years old, we're going to be really getting somewhere. I can see her now. I can see her with like some sort of aid. she might need a wheelchair when she gets tired, and we have to put her in it. But I feel like she's going to be up and walking. I have to focus on the fact that, you know, she's got her brain's not affected, and she's very happy, and she's very funny, and she's hilarious. She reminds me of my mum so much. So yeah, that's my bee.